Hello and welcome to Rethink and Do. We're bringing you some information, some news, a little bit of chat about the Rethink and Do Business of Therapy conference that we held in July this year, 2015, at the beautiful Oakfield House at Chester Zoo. So this is
Tracy Jones.
And I'm Denise Oliver. Hi.
The theme of the conference this year was the business of therapy, and that led on from last year's conference where the theme was ethical business. And we felt it quite important because of people's attitudes towards business that we've noticed in the years that we've been meeting with therapists and working with therapists. A lot of people feel that business is a dirty word.
Yeah. It's tainted in some way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And quite interestingly, there was an article in The Guardian by Stuart Lee. I don't remember the whole article, but in this particular paragraph, he was talking about his grandmother referring to dog poo as business. And that made me laugh in itself. But he took the metaphor one step further by saying that when he thought of the business community, he imagined a steaming turd smoking a Cuban cigar. They aren't his exact words, but it's along those lines.
Along those lines, yeah.
And I think that's where we were coming from with this idea of reclaiming business, reclaiming it for our heart-centred ground, rather than having to assume that we have to be steaming turds smoking cigars in order to fit into the business community.
Yeah, we recognise that we all in this society have to earn our money. So as therapists, we don't tend to like to even think about money because we've come from a very heart-centred, light-filled place and we wish to share what we've learned. But actually, we have bills to pay, we have food to put on the table, we have clothes to buy, etc., etc. And yet we have to go beyond that dirty business thing and come into this heart-centred community more.
So what if we left behind the idea of turds smoking cigars and we actually reclaimed the idea of a business community that is a community of people doing what they love in return for what they need?
Yes, nothing wrong with that.
And if we're then looking at it as we're making money to meet our needs, we're not making money at other people's expense. We're doing it so that we can offer the best service to our clients, so that we can look after our business and we can look after our own health. So everybody wins. And if you take it even further, if you pay attention to wider society and are mindful of your impact on wider society, then it truly is a heart-centred business. Now, there's an image that we've had on the website since last year's conference. We revived it again for this year's conference. And it's a picture of 4 circles. 3 in the centre overlap, so that we've got your clients, your business and your health. And right at the very centre, where they all intersect, is the heart. That's the heart of your business. And bigger circle around that is showing that you're fitting into wider society, and so to be mindful of the impact that you have there. The idea behind the conference was to bring together a community of therapists in business, to encourage them and to inspire them to actually start doing business well.
And we had all sorts of therapists at this conference, some who had only just recently completed training, some who were still in training, whilst others actually had premises and were renting out to other therapists. So all levels of business and actually all levels of people wanting information on how to do business well.
If the only thing that you took away from the conference was that it's okay to meet your own needs, whether that's to do with finance or health or relationships, then that we'd be delighted with that, because if you're doing this, then you're putting yourself in a position where you're able to offer your gift to others. If you're not looking after your own finances, your own health, your own relationships, that skill that you have as a therapist is going to be wasted.
Yes, you're going to give up. So we don't want that. We really want you to be a fantastic therapist, an amazing person, and an equally wonderful business person too. So let's reclaim business, create a community where the heart centre is the norm, and then we can share. So #Rethink and Do It.